Downhill is really intense, so you have to be strong.
You have to be fast.
And you need to be agile because
Downhill changed a lot the last years. So many strong and good people.
It's like pretty short and pretty intense. You know, margins are 0.01 and 0.03. It's
putting the perfect race run down. We're hopping around and we're going from one side of the track to the other. And
pretty much all my life is revolving around downhill, so it's really cool.
yeah, a good brake obviously enables you to stop. You can brake later if your brakes are good and strong.
It's not who could brake the least, but who could brake the best. Hello, I'm Chris Grice, and this is my specialized demo race machine. So on my downhill bike, I'm running the Raceline MT7 brakes with 4-piston calipers. And for rotor size, I'm running a 203mm front and back and the Storm HC rotor. And it works great for me. The setup is pretty perfect, I'd say, because I'm not a big rider myself, so the rotor size is more than enough and the brakes are already plenty powerful. So yeah, I'm really happy with the setup. So on my race bike, I'm running the HC3 lever. And I absolutely love this lever. I run the bite point pretty close, the reach adjusts pretty close to the handlebar, because I just like the bite close and it feels natural to me. And the curve is also really nice. It feels like my finger is cupped in and not gonna slide out or feel like unstable or anything. And both my teammates, Finn and Loic, they run different levers. This is Finn's, and it's a bit flatter and just bigger all around. So my preference is this one, and Loic also has a different one, and we all just have different preferences. So, but yeah, the HC3 is good for me.
I'm Danny Hart, this is my downhill bike. We've got the Cube 215 HP. Some of you may notice I've got the MAGURA Raceline MT7 brake. We're using the HC rotors, and the diameter of those rotors is 203mm. So on this MT7 Raceline, I'm using the long lever, which is typically for people that use 2 fingers on the brakes. I use 1. I find that I can get a much more leverage with this brake, and I don't need to with this brake lever, and I don't need to pull it as hard to get the maximum power. Some of you may have noticed in the past that I've used this rotor. It's a larger rotor. It's often comes production on like an e-bike or something, and this is a 220mm rotor, and I'll use this on a track like Val de Sol because you need much more braking power there with the steepness of the track.
I'm Johannes Fischbach, and this is my setup. On my downhill bike, I'm riding the MT7 Raceline brakes together with the 203mm discs, which delivering more than enough brake power for me. I'm riding the HC3 levers, which fit perfect to my fingers and arms, which results in not getting any arm pump. I'm riding the golden brake pads for maximum brake power on short brake points.